can I take a quick look at the stats after this? Sure. How do I do that? Oh, I think I did it. There, my stats. I picked the second pre-made one. I just picked the pre-made one, okay? I don't know what we're doing, so... I don't know what's important, I don't know what's good or bad, so... We just picked that one, okay? Sing karaoke, interview cafeteria manager. This character is so dumb. You're calling my character dumb? Mean. Very mean. Lady, I'm here to conduct an interview. I am from the police.
Hello, wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie, ma'am? Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
You're married and you're hitting on me, lady?
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew.
Wacky enough?
On the spot.
I am wacky enough. You seem to be in a chair, ma'am. How do you like to roll with? I shouldn't laugh if we're gonna pick that one. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm. How would you like to roll with me?
What do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. That one.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
But my partner didn't even know my name was Raphael Cousteau.
A
Something.
partner will need you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course. I forgot I had you. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays in the parent. Yeah, that one.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Aww.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? Free hats are better than two.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
Fine.
Perhaps another time.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Could I become a paraplegic?
I hope not. Although the work you are doing for all of us is quite dangerous.
Her eyes glimmer with admiration as she looks up at you.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
I make her feel safe. She likes that. She likes my dumbass comments. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad hanging out in a chair playing pinball. What is this game?
Actually, this machine is broken.
Damn. She taps on the key. Wow, that's not cool. Thanks for clearing that up for me,
No
ma'am.
problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I've got to get going
Of
now,
course,
ma'am.
dear.
Let's go, get a body. What's that? Knives. A nose? A no, nos? That thing. Sir, I'm here to conduct an interview.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you
To
approaching.
unimpressive
He
beard.
drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on the solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
You mean, do I have questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is the body? He called you Detective Cousteau. Why did Sylvie go away? I actually can't think of a single thing. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you avoided
Oh
a
my
question.
God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
They hoisted him up on a tree?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
The what? The Franco-Nigerian.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't.
You call me Garte. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
He ignores you.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What? Slip away unnoticed.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you suddenly turn around.
I just like
and
run
give
around
him
and I flip the bird.
furiously with both hands. Why?
The lady in a wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have used both my hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole!
Watch out!
Fuck you, asshole!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
This did not seem... This does not need to happen. I gave no such command to my body. So worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I'm doing fine. I think that tiny apes have started screaming,
Did
yes.
one of these tiny apes have a pale green face? It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Ouch.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
You actually gained advantages by failing this? I'm a good cop. 100 square. Thank you for your cooperation. Cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one? I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
These are your synapse firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have meaning for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Alexa, can you count 2 hours?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, count 110 minutes. Did she do that?
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
I don't think she heard it. Okay, let's see. 2 hours from now. I gotta go in 2 hours. One point in intellect makes you struggle communicating to Alexa. No. No. 100 real. How do I forget 100 real? I want more points in psyche. The power to influence yourself and others. What does that even mean? What's the difference between intellect and psyche then? Is it because I'm like a superstar face? Is it right? Why you gotta go in 2 hours? Got a date? Yeah. A big fat date. The door's bolted. The sign reads kitchen. Wait. Does he have new dialogue?
Hello again, sweetie.
So the thought gown is facing a place where you can internalize some thoughts to make up your identity and personality. When you're in the process of internalizing in thought, you often will receive debuffs. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Arnie's like, No. When you finally internalize the thought like a scam load, the thought can also influence dialogues during the course of the game.
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. tug on her heartstrings.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask for this to anyone, but about the end of my rope and money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
Welcome back, Patty One.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back. I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Of course, dear. I just wish I could have done more.
Yeah, I wish you could do more too. Let's go get the body from a tree.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
What is in the west? What's in the east? What's in the north? What's in the south? Motherfucker! Motherfucker.
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders.
A part on YouTube's an hour long. Just a little bit under,
The
yeah.
canal bridge has been raised.
Shivers is my favorite skill in the game. Shivers. Buying 2 aesthetic button shirts. I don't have a cool aesthetic
The
button
road
shirt.
ascends. A raised motorway loops above. Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at? Why am I not there? Shudder. Look further.
I've a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed. Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Satellite Officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. He doesn't seem pleased about the spring rain. On the bridge, Officers Torson and McLean are standing guard. Torson wears jeans and a fishnet wife beater. Satellite Officer Vichmer passes by, and the young
Fishnet
man remarks
wife
to him,
beater.
Where's your homo, homie?
Where's your homo, homie?
What?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners.
Heterosexual life
battle-tested
partners.
relationship. A brother-bond, if you will.
A brotherhood bond.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm flirting with a lover? No.
Hetero-sexual life
I was just looking at another screen for a second.
Funny apiary.
I had to say something to my
Male-centric
coworker.
Workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think it's still there. You didn't drink with him over the weekend, did you?
That would be irresponsible.
I came all the way from...
With that animal?
Sector.
Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, south of the interchange? What was it?
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The
No,
rain
June, I
stings
know
your
when a girl's
eyes,
flirting. Are you
making
flirting with
you
your
look
coworker?
up and
No.
blink.
I watched I watched one of those videos, sexual harassment at workplace videos, and there's one lady that comes into the room, and there's another lady, and she's like, "Damn, it smells like fresh vagina in here." Is that what people do at work?
Tower blocks crowd
Do you
one another.
it smells like fresh
4.46
vagina in here?
millimeter bullets still lodged in
What
their
does
war-torn
fresh vagina
stone
smell
walls.
like?
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
Is it ever fresh? I mean, what is fresh? You know what I mean? Does it ever not smell like fish? If it smells like fish, then it's not good. It's not healthy.
A yard. Rain fall. There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Clench your teeth to stop shuddering. Shake your shoulders again. Ugh.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow.
And there was another one where they had a big rubber toy on a desk, and it was just shaking around, and the other guy was just doing something on a board, and there were two people sitting there, and these things happen in offices? Is it even fun when it smells fresh? What is a fresh smell?
2 green snakeskin shoes.
If it
stand
smells like
attention
fish,
of
isn't
the
it supposed to?
mosaic
That's
paving of the
one. It's
plaza.
not healthy, and fish doesn't smell when it's fresh.
Sheets of rain.
Fish has like no odor when
A
it's fresh.
flight of stairs leading
If it starts
into
smelling, then you know the
ocean.
fish is getting old.
Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise.
What the fuck? That stuff never happens around the opposite of my work.
The ruins of a half-sunken
Yeah.
sea fort crumble.
That does
on an
happen.
inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint, will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash, collapsed storm drains, old sewage system. Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Let's go get a raincoat. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Oh, that sounds like fun. Hello, lady.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks. I am the law.
I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have.
What is your
My
name?
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Highlight objects very often. Okay.
Feel free to step in.
I
and
have
browse
my
our wares.
hand glued on the tap button.
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are. Already learning the value of hard work. Pet her head. Everybody likes a good pat on their head.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
What is this crime business, huh?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
I get it. Crime murder gets people going. What about you, young lady? Have you committed a crime
Or how
lately?
the good guys are going to catch him.
I am a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I
Don't think
said.
much like a policeman.
Also, I think fresh fish has a distinct faint smell. I mean, okay, I guess that's true, but like the typical fish smell that you generally have of fish, you shouldn't have that. Like if you go to like a sushi restaurant and you like order like salmon, and you're like, wow, that's a very fishy flavor on the salmon. That means the salmon is like pretty old, like not a fresh salmon. Like, yeah, fish does have like a little bit of smell, I guess, but it's like not the typical fish smell. If you smell that on fish, it means it's not fresh. It's like not freshly caught. You have a place in your town where they sell fish. Fish market is a thing at your town. Oh, there is. Where's the fish market? Huh. Well, does a cup look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your point to your head.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
Soul. That Mullen guy looks like a Hample man who could respect the face. It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul. Grit had total disregard for personal safety. You gotta take the pain. This Mullen guy looks like he's run his mom. Ain't got no balls.
That's a bit childish.
A dick with no balls. BAM! Mullen's no real deal. He's not got nothing on me.
Obviously, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Alright, I'm going to deduce something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt. You can show them to me. I'm not. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Show those
The
hands.
lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You heard me. Hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your
And
nails.
you knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
There was a few other hints. It's super simple for a detective such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. You think so? Fine, do better to do something about me.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she puts on you. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers, child. Labor is dismissal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Probably the first one.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be
Open
achieved
nachtvismarkt
here.
ontstaat
Ask her to do the
ontstaan
same.
door de uitbouw van de haven in de 19e eeuw. De visschap is dagelijks geopend, behalve op kerstdag, nieuwjaar en wanneer de storm op zee is geweest. Reeds morgens en vroeg vindt u hier de meest verse Noordzeevis op de Oostense grijze garnalen. In the street it's called a visitor sky, said the harbor. I don't know where it is. You think so? Fine, do better to do something about me.
You're quite sober.
You're quite sober?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching.
And I'm having a grand time. I need water. I'm thirsty.
I sure hope you are, sir.
Yo, I was hoping for a long thing to say so I could listen to it while I was grabbing water, but... I think this entire game is just the conversations, you know? Are there other things? I don't know. I just only care about the conversations.
There she stands, swaying.
Hey there, digital
assaulted
banana.
by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels
I remember going there with my dad and saw a
somehow.
fish head getting chopped off when I was a small boy. What if I go buy fish? I want to keep the fish head. The fish head has like one of the most flavor in it. I don't want to eat fish. I had like the really good dish, a fish dish before. my ex made it. It was like a Chinese dish. It was like super delicious.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
I am the star!
You've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
How much for that tissue, June? $10. Excluding shipping.
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
I didn't know I had to do that.
I don't really like this detective deduction game anymore.
I guess we can change the subject, sir. I didn't mean to bring you down.
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Can I become famous by reading one of these books?
I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
These famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything.
Should be at school or something, kiddo.
At home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Is going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business
Mum
going?
says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
First play viewer chosen games is the forest. You're gonna buy me the forest skills raw?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
This sounds rather serious.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses? How does this curse manifest itself? Enough about the curse for now.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Mullen.
But Kim, the plasmic a manifestation.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. Maybe
Back
I can
room
tell you
cellar.
about some of my
Got
plans
it.
instead.
Alright, bye. See you around, Annette. A book about pate. I like pate.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
You're a
Dick
big
Mullen.
dick cop.
Salem
Yes!
Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into
What
a
is
ludicrous
this
fantasy.
game? I love it. I'm a big
Here we
dick
go.
cop, guys.
Camera, lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy worlds? Lights, action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's
on! I'm a superstar, baby! Baby! I'm the hobo cop! Ungainly and rambling. Research time for internalize. Some kind of superstar. -2 logic still seems unlikely. Temporary seize bonus. Wait, is there a point of doing that? It's worth only 3 real. That's worth nothing. Wait. I had an inner monologue here. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Is that a thing? Ma'am, I'm going to snoop around in the back here.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtains?
Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you. These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. You're a police officer.
Crime fiction. Is it these books greatly overstate the excitement? What's more, they completely ignore the cycle. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen.
That's a lot of Dick Mullen.
The final case. Oh no. Turns out he fated to solve a case. Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one would come on. This is not the way
a lot
real
of
police
Dick
solve
Mullen
crimes.
books.
The real police are some 20 kilometers away.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story again.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
The fuck it is.
The fuck it is.
These guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Gosh, why?
Gosh.
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Yeah, sure came close. Alright, so I was tailing this guy called Francis the Shoe.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Who is Dick Mullen?
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
We will never know who Dick Mullen is now.
Several maps have been the maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my researches, ma'am.
Are you interested or not?
Steal it instead. I'm a cop. We can't steal it. We need a higher steal thing so I don't get caught.